We just want to soften our panel by adding a couple of rounded edges to this corner and the bottom edges here and here. To do that, we go to our feature menu here and we can edit by applying a fillet or Shift and F. Going to zoom in to help me select the right edge, and I want to pick this edge here. I want to zoom out, zoom in, because I want this edge. However, I can't pick it at the moment. So what I need to do is get my cube, holding the right mouse button down and spin my work around so I can also pick that edge. So I select it by clicking on the edge. As you can see, both now have started the round, and I want to change that to be 6 and click the green tick to accept. I'm going to zoom out, use my right mouse button to spin my work around. I'm going to zoom in, choose the round tool again, or fillet, sorry. I'm going to select this edge and this edge, and this time this is going to be a 3mm round. Hit the green tick to accept. Add the matching corresponding second panel B design. To do this, click on the sketch tool, click on the front datum. Front plane is selected. Let's click on the front of the cube. This time we're going to draw our panel just at the side of our work over here. To do that, draw a rectangle again, and we can make the rectangle quite near our first one. Just going to click once and click a second time. Press the D for dimension. We're going to dimension the total height to be the same, 160. And we're going to do the total width to be the same at 72. Now, it doesn't matter that these are not lined up. However, if you wanted them to be, it is possible to select this line here and the top edge. And if you notice, it says 0.279. If I change that to be 0, everything now perfectly lines up. What I now need to do is go and draw a second rectangle on the corner here. I'm going to drag this rectangle down. This rectangle needs to be 80 in depth, and because we made this one in the middle, it's snapping to that line. So that helps us. I'm going to select once. I'm going to do one on the opposite side. And notice now I drag down, again it's snapping to that distance. I'm going to pick my dimension tool and I'm going to measure the width, which is from this line to this line. I'm going to change to 10. I'm going to repeat the same on the opposite side, and there is 10. I'm now going to go back to my rectangle tool, and this time I'm going to add another rectangle starting at this point, dragging down and going in to our work, like so. Left mouse click to finish. I will repeat on the opposite side. Notice here there's a little dashed line to say the same depth. Press the dimension tool. We want the total distance between this point and this point to be 40. So let's click there. And let's zoom in to help us select it. Select that line there and drag our dimension out and change to 40. What you may notice is that this line is also now the same height because it was linked with the dashed line. We're going to make the thickness between these 2 points to be 3.5. Let's repeat on this side. And just zoom out so you can see what we're going to do. I'm going to accept that sketch. I'm going to spin my work round with the right mouse button, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to choose the extrude tool. I'm going to pick the main shape in the middle. We're going to extrude that 3.5 and tick the green tick to accept. Acrylic window onto this panel. So again, new sketch, pick the face, make sure it says face of extrude, and in this case, because this was the 4th extrusion, it's now called face of extrude 4. Let's click the front on our cube. Let's pick a corner rectangle, and we just wish to draw a rectangle within our shape. Let's press the dimension tool, and again we want the width of our work to be 40, and we want the height to be 128, exactly the same as last time. However, as you can see, the rectangle has moved closer to the top this time. So what we need to do is again make sure that it's aligned properly. To do that, we'll pick the bottom of the rectangle here, pick the bottom line, and last time we made that 20, so again we make that 20. That shifts the rectangle into the correct place. We can accept our work, spin our work around, click on the extrude tool, pick our rectangle, drag it through, choose remove, and accept with the green tick.